Welcome back, everyone, and thanks for keeping in time for us. So we're going to get on with the second half of our show, and we're probably going to be able to keep it in order this time, I think. I read the schedule, and I think it's going to be good. Our next number is Carol Bryant, and she's going to do another piano solo for us called The Ivory Rag. Carol? Thank you, Carol. That was great. That kind of, gets you going, the music like that. Our next performer is George Moon, and he was telling me before he did this song the other night that he actually entered high school in 1956. So I went, "Are you okay to be up here, George?" And then he said, but then his wife told me he graduated in 1965. And then George says, he says, best damn 9 years of my life, high school, he said. So George is going to come out here and do a great song from back in high school days called All in the Game. George?
Thank you, Ed. When I finish this song, I want everybody who remembers dancing to this song to raise their hands, okay, at the end? I'd like to see a show of hands. This song actually went to #1 on the charts in 1958. That was my sophomore year in high school. Yes, I am officially old. Not very many boys in my high school, probably in most high schools, danced until a song like this was played. Many a tear has to fall, but it's all in the game. All in the wonderful game that we know as love. You have words and your future's looking dim. But these things your hearts can rise above. Once in a while he won't call, but it's all in the game. Soon he'll be there at your side with a sweet bouquet. Then he'll kiss your lips and caress your waiting fingertips, and your heart will fly away.
Soon he'll be there at your side
with a sweet bouquet. Then he'll kiss your lips and caress your waiting fingertips, and your heart will fly away.
There's a ship lies waiting ready in the harbor. Tomorrow for Old England she sails, far away from your land of endless sunshine, to my land full of rainy skies and gales. And I shall be aboard that ship tomorrow, though my heart be full of tears at this farewell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. I've heard there's a wicked war blazing, and the taste of war I know so very well. Even now I see the foreign flag raising, their guns on fire as we sail into hell. I have no fear of death, it brings no sorrow, but how bitter will be this last farewell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. Though death and darkness gather all about me, and my ship be torn apart upon the sea, I shall smell again the fragrance of these islands, and the heaving waves have brought me once to thee, and should I return safe again to England, I shall watch the English mist roll through the day. For you are beautiful, and I have loved you dearly, more dearly than the spoken word can tell. For you are beautiful, I have loved you dearly, dearly than the spoken word can tell.
We all remember Roger Whittaker. Roger Whittaker was from South Africa originally, and he had his issues with the political establishment there. And he came up with this saying one time, and I never forgot when he was in one of his concerts. He said, politicians are like bananas. He said, they hang around in bunches, they're all yellow, and there isn't a straight one among them. So I never forgot that, and it kind of rings true today. We're going to have a little skit now and a great song, and it's going to be done for us by Cowboy Jim, straight out of Buckeye. Cowboy Jim, come on out here. And we're going to get a couple of helpers here, aren't we, Jim? Yeah.
I'm going to get a couple of ball guys.
Okay, I'm going to get some sexy women. Come on over here, Minnie. You're going to help us with this. You don't have to sing or dance or anything. You just sit here and look feminine. Carolyn told me to get you. And I think I'm going to find one on this side, too.
Sometimes guys try to hide their baldness, but there's another one right here. Sir, will you come up?
Bar here. Oh, you're on this side. Eh? You're on this side, yes. Look at that. Somebody drank your beer already.
I know, it's gone.
Okay, you let him be over here.
Oh, hi, darling.
And you sit here. Who wants to be over here? Okay, right here is fine. Okay, we're ready. I was raised in a sophisticated kind of style. Taste in music, women drove my folks that wild. Mom and Dad had a plan for me. It was debutantes and symphonies. But I like my music hot. I like my women wild. I like the women a little on the tragic side. When they wear their clothes too tight and their hair is dyed. Too much lipstick and too much rouge. Excited, kind of leaves me confused. I like my women a little on the tragic side. Should have seen the looks on the faces of my dad and mom when I showed up at the door with the date for the senior prom. They said, "Oh, partner, son, that ain't no kid. That's a cocktail waitress in a Dolly Parton wig." I said, "I know, Dad. Ain't she cool? That's the kind I dig." I like my women just a little on the tragic side. Wear their clothes too tight and their hair is dyed. Too much lipstick and too much rouge. Gets me excited, sort of leaves me confused. I like my women just a little on the tragic side. I like the sweet, I like them with the heart of gold. I like them brassy, I like them brazen and bold. They say opposite attract, I don't agree. I want a woman just as trashy as me. I like my women just a little on the trashy side. Yeah, I like my women a little on the trashy side. When they wear their clothes tight and their hair is dyed. Too much lipstick, too much weed. Gets me excited, sort of leaves me confused. I like my women just a little on the trashy side. Yeah, I like my women a little on the trashy side.
That'll bring you back home here, sweetie. Thanks for your help, and thanks for the assistance from the lady. You were not picked for any particular reason there, so don't blame Ed for that, no. Our next song, one second, I want to make sure I got it right. Yep, it kind of goes with Treasure Women, because it's all after the lovin', you know? So after the... Anyway, Bill Fetty's going to come out here and do a great rendition of After the Loving for us. Bill?
Sing you to sleep after the loving with a song I just wrote yesterday. And I hope you can hear what the words and the music have to say. It's so hard to explain everything that I'm feeling. Face to face just seems to go dry. And I love you so much that the sound of your voice can get me high. Thanks for taking me on a one-way trip to the sun. Thanks for turning me into someone. So I sing you to sleep after the loving. I brush back the hair from your eyes. The love on your face is so real that it makes me wanna cry. And I know my song isn't saying anything new. Oh, but after the loving, I'm still in love with you. So I sing you sweet after the loving. I brush back the hair from your eyes. The love on your face is so real that it makes me wanna cry. And I know in my song we'll be saying anything new. Oh, but after loving, I'm so in love with you. Yes, after loving, so in love with you.
Thanks very much, Bill. That's a wonderful ballad. We're getting ready for our next performer, Tammany Rafferty, and we just a couple of little things. So I'll tell you a quick story while we're waiting. There was this young man, and he was out on a camping trip, and they got into the whiskey around the campfire, and things came to things, and he kind of wandered off from his group, and he wandered down by the river near where they were camping. And there was a revival meeting going down there, you see, and there was a pastor there, and he was dunking people into the river and pulling them out, and they were, going through the rituals, and he kind of stumbling around looking what was going on, and the pastor said to him, son, come on here and help find Jesus. What? He says, come over here and help find Jesus. So they took him into the river, and they dunked him in the water, and they lifted him back up again. And they said, have you found Jesus, my son? He says, no, I haven't found Jesus. And then they dunked him in again, and he says, have you found Jesus? He says, no, I haven't found Jesus. And just before they put him in again, he looked up at the pastor and he says, are you sure this is where he fell in? Anyway, our next entertainer is Tammy Rafferty, who's going to sing a beautiful song that she composed herself, and I think she's all set. Let's welcome Tammy to the stage.
Yeah, I'd like to sing a song that I've written, and it was an inspiration from one of my favorite travel places along the way. I was performing on the Paul Gauguin ship, and I got a chance to sail across the world there, as you'll hear in the song, the name of the song. So, beautiful place in your imagination to escape as well. So.
Somber sea.
All right.
Thank you so much, Tammy. I love that song every time she does. It's so beautiful, and I hope she records it so we can all hear it again on our own, which I think she's working on, actually. So we're gonna make another little tour. We've been to Hawaii for our little mini luau, and we've been back to the bars of Buckeye for some trashy women, and we just went to Moria. But now we're gonna go to South Pacific, ladies and gentlemen, from that great musical that we all enjoyed so many years ago, for two great back-to-back numbers from South Pacific, Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair, and Nothing Like a Dame. So you're going to really enjoy these, so let's welcome our choruses group to come back out here and do those great songs.
No, sir.
No, we didn't? Like program again. I know they did that on purpose. No, yes, we do have one song. My heart will go on, yeah.
Let's make a deal out of it.
Okay, yeah. Dawn wanted to be the last one in the show, and that's probably how we got it mixed up. But she's not the last one. She's just before South Pacific. And she did record this other song for us, which is really beautiful. And it's the theme song from Titanic, which we all remember and love, which was sung by Celine Dion. But Dawn does just a wonderful job of it and recorded it for us, and we're going to play that for you now.
I feel you, that is how
so much, Don. The next time you see Don on lyrics on Lasso, and be sure to thank her for that wonderful performance, because it was really important to her that she get those 2 songs done up for us before she had to leave. So what I forgot is we were in Hawaii, Maria, and the bars of Buckeye. I forgot we had to go to the North Atlantic for Titanic first and then come back, and I kind of mixed up my geography. But we're ready now to get back to the South Pacific, because we've been quite a tour there. So we have a couple of great rousing numbers, which are the last 2 numbers of our show, and we hope you've had a good time tonight and you've had some fun here, and you're going to really enjoy these last 2 numbers. So look, girls, we're going to start with Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair.
That man is driving me crazy. Am I right?
Yeah.
Wow. Very. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair and send him on his way. Get the picture? That man right out of my arms. I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms. I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms and send him on his way. Don't try to patch it up, tear it up, tear it up. Wash him out, dry him out, push him out, kick him out. Cancel him and let him go. Yay, sister! I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair and send him on his way. A man don't understand you. We fight on separate beats. Time to make a change.
Ride that man right off the range.
Drum him out of the roll call and drum him out of your dreams. If his eyes get dull and fishy when you look for glints and gleams, waste no time, make a switch. Drop him in the nearest ditch. Drum him out of the roll call and drum him out of your dreams. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I went and washed that man right out of my hair. I went and washed that man right out of my hair and sent him on his way. I went and washed that man right out of my hair. I went and washed that man right out of my hair. I went and washed that man right out of my hair and sent him on his way. That man is all washed up. Bam!
Get out of here. Get out of here. On that day.
Wow, did you see the melons on that dame?
We get sunlight on the sand.
We got moonlight on the sea.
We got mangoes and bananas.
You can pick right up the tree. And a lot of daily games. What ain't we got? We ain't got things.
We get packages from home.
We get movies, we get shows.
We get speeches from a skipper.
And advice from Tokyo Rose.
We get letters from the perfume.
We get dizzy from the smell. What will we get? You know darn well.
We got nothing to put on a clean white suit for. What we need, there ain't no substitute for. There's nothing like a day, nothing in the world. There's nothing you can make
a day.
We feel restless, we feel blue.
We feel lonely and in grief,
We feel every kind of feeling.
but the feeling of relief
We feel hungry as a wolf.
when he met Red Riding Hood. What don't we feel? We don't feel good.
Lots of things in life are beautiful, but brother,
There is one particular thing that is nothing whatsoever in any way, shape, or form like any other.
there's nothing like
a
a
day. Nothing in the world.
There's nothing like a day.
That is anything like a day. There are no books like a day. Nothing looks like a day. Nothing drinks like a day. Nothing thinks like a day. Nothing acts like a day. Or tracks like a day. There ain't anything wrong with any man here. They can't be cured by putting him near an early one-lean female.
I hope you all have enjoyed our show tonight. If all the cast and crew would please come forward. Great. Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. I think everyone is very pleased with what they saw and heard tonight. I want everyone to give a huge round of applause for the performers that we've had here tonight. You know what you don't see is they just don't come out here and perform and spend 2 minutes or 5 minutes and that's it. It's the hours of preparation, the hours of rehearsal, the hours of getting it perfect. These people have put in pretty much all of their lives for the last couple of months to make sure this is done. However, the true star of this, and that's not to diminish all of the other performers because they were terrific, but the true star of this is immediately to my right, which would be to your left. That's Peggy Brown. This program would not have occurred without Peggy. And for those of you that have been here a while, know that we haven't had this type of program for several years. And it was because Peggy put in her efforts, volunteered her time, gave us her expertise, that we had this terrific evening tonight. So on behalf of everyone, Peggy, my pleasure. Now, this is like cross-examination. You put people off guard and make them in a bad position. Peggy, would you say a few words?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But I could not have done it without my husband, Jim Brown, because Jim is also my co-director. Jim, would you come down here, please? Because really, he's behind the music designing and all of that, and designed the program for us this evening. And Loftaw was going to do it, and then her computer crashed Friday night actually Saturday morning at 2 in the morning, and she called the next morning crying and saying, "Peggy, I'm so sorry, my computer's crashed." And so Jim, my wonderful husband, put it all together, made the program for this evening. And I think he did a beautiful job. He deserves the flowers, too. I also would like to thank Judy Stump, if you stand forward, Judy. She's our stage manager. Our props and scenery, Dennis Franklin. Our music engineer, Jim Schmidt. Lighting, David Stump. Our PowerPoint presentation, Sandy Milkey. All our stage hands, John Meyer, Gary Hafner, Glenn Bryant, Jack Lynch, Lee Rademacher, and Pam Bonneville, and Chuck Hilton. Thank you all. Microphones, Sandy Morin and Glenn Bryant. Our show photographer, Marie Baker. Thank you, Marie. Tickets, Louise Lynch and Judy Edwards. And filming of the show, Jim Schmidt. And Caroline Clinton and Jessica Ross and Jennifer Vanderpool have a wonderful reception for you. And I want you to know that Caroline made all of these cookies. They are all homemade. Nothing is store-bought. And they're out there in the hall for you, so enjoy. And there's also water and lemonade. So enjoy. Thank you for coming. And we love performing with you.
We're not quite through. On behalf of our performers and our crew and everybody that participated in the performances this year in the 2023 Follies, we want to thank both you and Jim for all your commitment. Commitment and your time and your patience. And I remember with Peggy, she had this vision, which they've mentioned, that she wanted to bring back the variety shows, and you did it in a great way. And I think that was a great performance tonight by all of everybody. Thanks. So anyhow, on behalf of our group.
Oh, wow. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, they're beautiful. Here, you can help with it. Thank you so much. Beautiful. Oh, thank you all so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. We have a closing number for you now. I love you, Arizona. Thank you, Jim.
I love you, Arizona. Your mountains, deserts, and streams. The rise of those Mesa, and the outlaws I see in my dreams. I love you, Arizona. Superstitions and all, the ones you give at sunrise. Your sunsets put music in a song. Arizona, you're the magic in me. Arizona, you're the lifeblood of me. I love you, Arizona. There's a dust on the wind. The sage and cactus are blooming, and the smell of your rain on my skin. Arizona, you're the magic you need. Ooh,
all for coming. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
No, that wasn't me.